Arsenal cruised to victory in the Ukraine as they sealed top spot in Europa League Group E. Political issues meant the tie was moved to the nation's capital of Kiev, but it made little difference to the Gunners, as they sailed to a 3-0 win over Vorskla. Unai Emery picked a side brimming with youth, and Emile Smith-Rowe got the ball rolling after less than 10 minutes, when he finished a loose ball in the box. Soon after, Aaron Ramsey won his side a penalty, before comfortably dispatching it to double his side's lead. Joe Willock added a third before half-time as Arsenal all but sealed the win. Smith-Rowe had the ball in the back of the net for his second later in the match, only for it to be disallowed. Here are the 5 talking points. Unai Emery's side produced an efficient display to earn a win in the Ukraine, and seal top spot in Group E. The Gunners had strung together several professional performances in the group stages to secure qualification in the previous round of matches. And the win over Vorskla now means they'll head into the first round of knockout matches as group winners. Arsenal have gone unbeaten thus far in the competition, winning 4 and drawing just 1 of their 5 matches. They have one group match left to navigate, but their path is already secured, as Sporting sit 3 points behind them, but with Arsenal boasting a better head-to-head record. The Gunners fell just short last season, losing to Atletico Madrid in the semi-finals. But with Emery's exemplary record in this competition, you wouldn't bet against them going a bit further this time round. Arsenal may be prepared to let Aaron Ramsey leave the club, following his reported high-wage demands, but you have to wonder whether they can afford to let a player of his quality go on a free. There has been an exodus of Gunners midfielders jumping ship in recent years, Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain and Jack Wilshere being the latest. And the Welshman showed again here just how important he is to his side. Ramsey pulled the strings all evening, and was the standout player. His cool penalty to make it 2-0 shows just how much confidence in his own ability he has. And with teams like Bayern Munich and PSG sniffing around, it beggars belief that Unai Emery is happy to see him depart so easily. Youth has never been far from the Arsenal first team, and there was plenty of it on show in Kiev. Unai Emery selected a starting lineup filled with youngsters, and just a handful of experienced stars. It brings into perspective just how inexperienced their starting 11 was, when you consider Matteo Guendouzi and Rob Holding were 2 of the more established players, at 19 and 23 years old respectively. The North London club have plenty to feel excited about in the years to come, with Emile Smith-Rowe, 18, again on the score sheet, as was striker Joe Willock, 19. Meanwhile Laetitia, 19, has pace to burn, and Ashley Maitland-Niles, 21, again showed his talents at full back. Arsenal even finished the match with 6 teenagers on the pitch. The future is bright. It's been a while since a goal-scoring midfielder came through the ranks at Arsenal. But in Emile Smith-Rowe, the Gunners look to have a real prospect on their hands. Smith-Rowe opened his first team account for his side against Karabag in October, and added another in the EFL Cup win over Blackpool weeks later. And the 18-year-old didn't take long to make his mark against Vorskla, netting his 3rd goal of the season after less than 10 minutes. He is averaging a goal every 2 games at the moment for Unai Emery's side, and is now the first player aged 18 since Theo Walcott to score in multiple games in a European campaign for the Gunners. He's yet to make his Premier League bow for the North Londoners, but if he keeps up this kind of form, it can't be too far off. This fixture was thrown into doubt in the lead-up to the match, with Ukraine imposing martial law on several areas of the country earlier in the week. With political tension rising between Russia and Ukraine, UEFA were forced to move the tie 200 miles away to Kiev. Vorskla Poltava had sold out their 24,795 capacity stadium before the switch. But with Kiev's Olympic Stadium holding up to 70,000 capacity, there were plenty of empty seats in the stands, as many Vorskla fans failed to make the trip. Yet all this still didn't deter some Arsenal fans from making it, though. Gunners fans embarked on the 2,600-mile round trip to see their weakened team make light work of a Vorskla side who weren't on their level. You would forgive the Arsenal faithful for staying at home, but they showed true dedication to brave the danger and freezing temperatures to support their team. Hats off.